Hello everyone, welcome to my class today. Today we'll see the next research topic, that is characteristics of good research. So research is a systematic inquiry that uses disciplined methods to answer questions and solve problems. So systematic inquiry means it is a step-by-step process, and disciplined method is it has certain principles and we have to follow that, and it helps in refining, developing and expanding the body of knowledge. Now let's see what are the characteristics of a good research. Next, coming to the characteristics of good research. So it should be empirical, logical, cyclical, analytical, critical, methodical, replicable, feasible, ethical and relevant. Let's see one by one. The first characteristics is empirical. So that is, should be based on observed and measured phenomena and derived from knowledge from actual experience rather than the theory or belief. Okay, that means the researcher has to go to that area and perform the research. He should not just think himself or by own belief or by reading some theory books. He cannot do the research. The next characteristics of good research is logical. So logical means it should be based on valid principles and procedures. Okay, so that means there are so many scientific principles, so it should be based on that, and it should also involve both inductive and deductive method of reasoning. So inductive means it is from general, from specific to going to a general. Okay, that means if you do a specific study, you should be able to generalize to the public, and deductive method is from general to specific. So that means there is a large population in the universe, but you have to break down and come into a specific topic so that it will be feasible to do the study. Next characteristic of research is it has to solve the problem and answer unanswered question and provides a gateway for further research. So most of the research is cyclical. That means it has to, what statement we have made, that statement solution has to be brought out by some analytical values, and later it also has to give some recommendation like how to further we can modify or replicate the study. So it should be cyclical. That means the research should not have a end process. The next characteristic is analytical. So analytical means it utilizes proven analytical procedures in gathering data and interpreting the results. So that means there must be a correct formula or a fixed formula to do analysis of the problem, and then we have to come with the conclusion, that is interpreting the result, and it focuses on cause effect relationship between the two variables. Okay, so cause and effect is, there are two variables, independent and dependent variables. So cause is the independent variable, effect is the dependent variable. So the finally it has to give the analysis of the relationship between two variables, that is analytical. Okay, the next characteristic is critical. So critical means it must provide clear and precise judgment. So that means it must be done with more critical thinking, and it also must have without any errors. So in case if there is any errors, it must be critic, and the errors has to be clarified. So critical means based on critical thinking and with clear judgments. Next characteristic of research is methodical. So methodical means it must be conducted without any bias by following all systematic procedures. So bias means we should not judge some person as good and some person as wrong. For example, if a very aging person is there and you think that this person will not answer, then you should not skip that person. So that means there should not be any bias. So whatever sample you are collecting, so you have to include all the subjects without any indifferences, and you should also follow systematic procedure. Systematic procedure means there are step by step procedure for conducting the research, which we will be seeing in the next class. The next characteristics of research is replicable. So replicable means it can be repeated to enable the researcher to arrive at valid and conclusive results. So that means, so in case the researcher is not able to find certain solutions from the problem, so that can be, it should be repeated several times, and also there should be a recommendation which should mention that how the research can be replicated or further done. So that recommendation should be there. So research is called valid only if it can be replicable or repeated. The next characteristic is feasibility. Feasibility means we are assessing the practicality, that means whether we are able to do the research problem or not. Certain studies we cannot do on human beings. Okay, so in case of medical related studies, if we want to do on human beings, there are human rights, we have to respect those rights. So you cannot kill a person or destroy a person for the sake of research. So you have to see whether the research study is practicable, and also is there any availability of subjects means the samples, and money. So certain studies are very costly, and if you cannot afford that money, then you should not do the study. And resources means, so for doing certain study we need certain equipments and tools. So we have to see whether those tools are available. So first we have to see the feasibility of the subjects, money and resources, then only you have to proceed with the study. Next characteristic of research is ethical. So ethicals means it must follow all the human rights and principles, and you also have to get the approval from the board of setting of study. So human rights, so mainly medicine related studies we do on human beings, and any side effect or any complication can occur to a patient. So before doing a study you have to get the consent, that means permission you have to get before doing the study from the samples. And not only that, in the area or the setting, in the place where the you are studying, so you have to get the permission from the board of members in that area. So after getting permission only you have to proceed with the study, because we have to follow the human rights, values and principles. Okay, the final characteristic of research is it should be relevant. So relevant means it should be based on the scientific knowledge, health policy and also future research. Okay, so that means according to the profession we are, our research also should be based on the profession, so that body of knowledge related to the profession will be improved. And also it should be based on the health policy. So what all the policies, norms are there, we have to follow those norms while doing the research. And also the research which we do must be benefit for the future generation, and also it should pave way for further research. And it should be based on the recent needs or the priority needs of the patient. Like for example, now there is a situation of COVID, so the research should be based on COVID, and like how to prepare vaccines, how to prepare medication. So like that we have to see what is the need for the society at the present time, and based on that you have to do the research. So that's all for today's class. I hope you would have understood the class. If you are interested, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.